Today we're taking a look at the NCAAF match, which is happening on Monday, September 6, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on that game. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Louisville vs Ole Miss. The offense will look for a little more consistency after an up and down 2020, finishing with an average of 29.5 points and 444.2 yards per contest. There were plenty of bright spots for the Louisville defense, which finished top 3 in the ACC, with 26.6 points and 369.1 yards allowed per contest. In his first year as a starter, Corral completed 70.9% of his passes for 3,337 yards, with 29 touchdowns and only 14 interceptions. He finished the season strong, throwing for an average of 360 yards per game with 9 touchdowns and only 1 pick over the final 3 games. He will be joined in the backfield by running back Jerry Neely, who finished in the top 25 in the country in all-purpose yards at 132.1 per game. Malik Cunningham returns for his 3rd season as Louisville's starting quarterback after completing 195 of 304 passes for 2,617 yards, 20 touchdowns and 12 interceptions, while adding 131 carries for 609 yards and 7 touchdowns. Jalen Mitchell could be a breakout star after running the ball 52 times for 347 yards and 2 touchdowns as a freshman, while Georgia Southern transfer Shai Werts will be used in multiple roles after running the triple option as a quarterback the last 4 years. Ely ran for 745 yards on 5.1 yards per carry and scored 9 rushing touchdowns last season. Corral also has a pair of experienced receivers on the outside in Jonathan Mingo and Dontario Drummond, who is coming off of catching a career-high 7 touchdowns in 2020. The Rebels also returned 4 starters on the offensive line, which should make for another productive season for Kiffin's offense. Most of the losses are on the defensive side, although star cornerback Keitrell Clark is back after racking up 10 pass breakups and an interception last season. CJ Avery is also still here after racking up a team-high 78 tackles, while fellow returning linebacker Monty Montgomery also had a nice season with 7.5 tackles for loss and 4.5 sacks. My first betting advice is to pick Louisville Cardinals. Quick reminder, you can get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on our partner sportsbook BetUS after you open an account using our link down below and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES when making your deposit. Ole Miss's offense was ultra explosive last season, piling up 39.5 points and 555.9 yards per game to rank in the top 15 nationally. The defense was a much different story, allowing 38.3 points per game to rank 118th out of 128 in college football, with opponents racking up 519 yards per contest. Louisville also returns one of Cunningham's top targets, sophomore tight end Marshon Ford, who had 309 receiving yards and 6 touchdowns as a freshman. He is expected to be among the top tight ends in the ACC this season. Matt Corral is back as the starting quarterback for his junior season, looking to build on a monster 2020, as he completed 231 of 326 pass attempts for 3,337 yards, 29 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions, while piling up 506 yards and 4 scores on the ground. Fellow quarterback John Reese Plumlee is also a great option on gadget plays due to his speed and could get some looks at receiver this year, while leading rusher Jerry Early is back after recording 900 yards from scrimmage and 10 touchdowns last season. Getting stops on defense could be a challenge for a unit that lost nearly half of its starters and production from a year ago. Louisville overachieved on the defensive side of the ball last year, ranking 49th in scoring defense and 39th in total defense. However, the unit lost 10 members in the secondary, so depth could be a concern on the back end. The Rebels need a whole lot of defensive players to step up in 2021, although junior safety A.J. Finley is a nice piece after recording 62 tackles, 7 pass breakups, and 3 interceptions. Cornerback Keidron Smith also had a fine 2020, with 64 tackles and 7 pass breakups, giving some hope for the secondary. My second betting advice is to pick over. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.